Hello students, welcome to the series of organic chemistry name reactions. Dear students, today we are going to learn very important name reactions of organic synthesis is benzylic acid rearrangement. This reaction is also known as benzylic rearrangement. That means 1,2-diketones upon rearrangement catalyzed by base gives alpha hydroxy acids. Here benzyl, if I take benzyl, it gives in presence of base, benzyl gives benzylic acid. That is why this reaction is also known as benzylic rearrangement reaction. So what is benzyl? Let us write benzyl. This is benzyl, right? This is benzyl. I can write like this. So this is benzyl. Right students? This benzyl upon treatment with base followed by acid hydrolysis gives benzylic acid. What is the compound we are going to get? Benzylic acid. This is benzylic acid, alpha hydroxy benzylic acid we are going to get. This is the product. Benzylic acid. This is benzylic acid. Benzyl to benzylic acid. The mechanism of this reaction is very similar to the ester hydrolysis. For example, if I take R, right? So if it is X is, for example, X equal to OET. Yes students, so OET, what happens if I add base? Base comes here, right? So this is how it is going to give R, C, O minus and OH. So this is what is going to happen. So X is OET, I am taking OET. Yes, so if it is ester, it is going to come back and it is going to be leaved. That is minus OET. We are going to get R, C double bond and acid. So ester hydrolysis, this is ester. If I take ester, so base hydrolysis of ester, the way it takes place, this benzyl to benzylic rearrangement also takes place. Let us learn the mechanism, right? So this rearrangement takes place in aliphatic, for example this aliphatic, aromatic, heterocyclic, 1,2-diketones, this is 1 and 2 diketones. So both the carbons are ketones. So 1,2-diketones upon base treatment gives benzylic acid or alpha hydroxy acid. So the mechanism is similar to this ester hydrolysis. Let us see mechanism in detail. Yes. So when I am adding base, what happens when I am adding base? I am taking base. So let us add this base to here. So it polarizes here to give. So for better understanding, I am writing this, right? So double bond O. So I will write like this, O minus, this is O minus, and phenyl ring will be there as it is, phenyl ring. So this O is here now, O and H, right? So this is OH is here. Now what happens? Now the rearrangement takes place. So this comes here, right? This comes here, this is here, and what is the charge on this carbon? It is going to have positive, delta positive. So the aryl group of this is going to rearrange to this carbon. It is going to be rearranged to this carbon, electron deficient carbonyl carbon. It is going to be rearranged to give, what is going to give? Yes, so this is O, the phenyl. So this, it is going to have O minus, then it is, this phenyl ring has come This phenyl ring has come here, new phenyl ring. Next, what about this carbon? This carbon, and OH is here. OH is here. Yes, students. So alpha OH is there. Now what happens? So H plus or rearrangement, this H plus comes here. Since we are adding H plus ions, so it takes a proton transfer. We can say it as proton transfer takes place. Proton transfer takes place to give this compound where this takes up, or in situ, since it is an acid, it gives acid. So I can write like this: proton transfer, intramolecular proton transfer also takes place to give this oxide. This is base. So this anion, carboxylate anion we will get when we add H plus ions. While doing the workup, we are going to get alpha hydroxy acid. Alpha hydroxy acid. This is very simple, right? So when we are adding base to the carbonyl compound, it is rearranging. Yes. So this is very simple reaction. So what you have to do? Very simple. This group you have to migrate to this, and this keep it as acid, and this carbon is hydroxy. This carbon is hydroxy. This carbon is acid, and bring this whole group to this carbon. So this is simple rearrangement. Suppose if I use instead of this hydroxy, usually what are the reagents? You can use this base. You can use base can be, yes. So NaOH, usually NaOH or KOH, that is sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide. But if you use barium hydroxide, reaction will be very fast. Barium hydroxide, right? Thallium hydroxide. So these hydroxides will facilitate the reaction very fast. Barium hydroxide and thallium hydroxide facilitate the reaction very fast. So these are strong base. So strong base. So these bases will enhance the rate of reaction instead of sodium hydroxide and KOH. However, this reaction can be done by sodium hydroxide or KOH. That is why I have taken OH minus, right? So benzyl to benzylic acid. Benzyl is nothing but 1,2-diketone. From where we will get this benzyl? Yes. So if I write phenyl, this, right? So benzoin, we will get benzoin. In a reaction, benzoin condensation. Yes. So this is benzoin. Oxidation, we will get this benzyl. So benzyl to benzylic acid. Benzyl to benzylic acid is benzylic rearrangement reaction. So in place of base, if I use, for example, if I take same benzyl, I can write benzyl like this also. Benzyl, for simplicity, this is benzyl. So when I have used base, what I got? Phenyl, OH, COOH, and phenyl I got. But if I use in place of this base, this OH, in place of this OH, if I use sodium methoxide, for example, sodium methoxide I am using. So this is what I am going to get. This is ester, alpha hydroxy ester, alpha hydroxy esters I am going to get. So how it takes place? So it's very simple. Sodium methoxide. What happens? So same this, polarize this. So what it is going to give? It is going to give phenyl O minus, phenyl and OCS3. This is intact. OCS3 is intact. What happens? When it comes here, this goes here. So this goes here, and this phenyl ring comes here to give this diphenyl, or I can write here itself phenyl O minus, and this phenyl has come here, and double bond O and OCS3. This is nothing but, so when we add H plus ions, it takes up H plus and it is going to give ester. So this is also very important conversion from benzyl to esters. Benzyl to benzylic acid is when we add base. So this sodium methoxide also is a base, sodium methoxide. Usually we can use tertiary butoxide, potassium tertiary butoxide, potassium tertiary butoxide, potassium tertiary butoxide, right? So butoxide, it is also base. We will get tertiary butoxide ester here, tertiary butoxide ester. So preparation of tertiary butoxide esters is a tedious process, but in this method we will straight away we are getting tertiary butoxide esters. So this is how we can prepare esters. You may get one doubt while doing this reaction. What is the doubt? Why this base is command attacking here itself? Why not here? Since this benzene is symmetric, no doubt wherever it attacks, even it attacks here also, the same product we are going to get. However, if the phenyl ring is substituted, let us see. So if the phenyl ring is substituted, here we have taken substituted, here para-methyl is here, para-methyl. So what is the compound? Yes, I am going to take toluene, this is methyl, and here, right, this is toluene, para-toluene, right? So para-toluene and phenyl, this is phenyl. This reaction takes place at which place? Let us see. So when we add base, this base attacks. So among these phenyl and toluene groups, which is more electron donating group? Phenyl or toluene? Toluene group is more electron donating group. Donating group. So what happens? This incoming OH attacks on this carbon. It is not going to attack on this. It is going to attack on this. So electron donating group is not going to accept this OH minus, since it is electron excess and this is electron rich. It is not going to accept this carbon. So this comes and sits here to give what is the intermediate? So toluene. So here methyl will be there. Carbonyl, O minus, and phenyl ring will be there. I will write phenyl, yes, and this OH has come. This is the intermediate. Now it is very simple. When this is coming here, it will accommodate, or this polarization takes place, and this phenyl ring comes and rearranges to here to give toluene, here toluene and O minus, double bond O, OH, and this is phenyl. Yes, so when I add H plus ions, when I add H plus, it comes to be OH. So alpha hydroxy. Here, which one is going to be rearranged? This phenyl ring. This phenyl ring is going to be rearranged to give this alpha hydroxy acid. Yes, friends. Yes, students. So this is how this rearrangement takes place. Let us take some more examples. What happens? So are you able to work out this? So what is this? Yes. So what happens when we take diketones, 1, 2 diketones? What we have to do? Rearrangement. This whole group, or I will give something here like this. Whole group. How to write? Yes. So from here, just make a bond, and here break a bond. Make a bond and break a bond. Keep hydroxy here, and here hydroxy. Break a bond and make a bond. This is very, very important. Yes. So how to write? Let us write. OH. Yes. This double bond O will be there. OH will be there. And here what I said? This is, we are making new bond. So this is the compound. This is the way you can write shorthand method or tricks to write the product. So this is the compound alpha hydroxy, or you can write in a better way is hydroxy acid, right? So this is the way you may get in exam, right? So how it is coming? It is nothing but same compound. I wrote in this way. Yes. So what about this? So this is phenanthraquinone. Phenanthraquinone. Even quinones also are undergoing this rearrangement. Phenanthraquinone. Anthraquinone. It is very, very important reaction, students. So base followed by acid hydrolysis, we are going to get acid. So now what we'll do? Yes, you have to explain now. Just make a bond here and break this and add OH here, and this make it as OH, right? So how to write? It is very simple. I will write for you. This phenol ring, yes. So this will be intact. Now this OH, now new bond. So this new bond has come. Any doubt? So new bond has come. Now this O and OH. So it is nothing but, for better understanding, I can write like this. So this is the way to write this compound. So OH and C double bond OH. Yes, alpha hydroxy acid. This is the alpha hydroxy acid we will get. Next, this is furyl. It is very, very important to remember the name. Furyl. Benzyl to benzylic acid rearrangement. Even heterocyclic compounds also undergoes this rearrangement. So let us take furyl. What happens? Here also, this all, yes, make this the compound, make the bond, and here break the bond and make it as here OH and this hydrogen. Yes. So let us write furan is here. Yes, same furan. I'm not going to disturb. And here and OH and here furan will be there. I'm not going to disturb. Yes. So this compound here O and OH. Any confusion, students? Any confusion? So furyl to furylic acid. Furylic acid. We are going to get furylic acid. Furyl to furylic acid. Benzyl to benzylic acid. Furyl to furylic acid. And this is very, very important. Next example is very, very important. This is 1,2 diketones, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon chain, 1, 2 diketone. This compound is also known as ketopenic acid. Ketopenic acid. So we are going to get very, very important known compound, citric acid. How? So what I said, how to do the rearrangement? It is very simple. So this is the carbon alpha to this carbonyl compound. Just make this bond, write this OH and here add OH. So I am going to write total compound as it is without disturbing. CO2H, CH2, and this OH I am going to get. Now this CH2, for better understanding I am writing like this, CO2H, then CO and OH. This is the way. Yes, this is citric acid. Citric acid, but you will not get like this structure in books. So this is nothing but, if this compound in a better manner is OH here, this carboxylic acid down, then CH2, CO2H and CH2, CO2H. This is citric acid. citric acid. Citric acid can be prepared from ketopenic acid by benzylic acid rearrangement. It is very important. So citric acid is can be prepared. So citric acid, one more thing is tricarboxylic acid. Tricarboxylic acid. How many carboxylic acids are there? Tricarboxylic acid. And one more hydroxy group also is there. Citric acid can be prepared by benzylic acid rearrangement. So what about this? Yes, when methyl is there, methyl group is, instead of methyl, this phenyl group is going to rearrange to give. So what I wrote, let us write toluene will be here and OH here, benzene ring comes here, CO2H. So these are all the rearranged compounds based on benzylic acid rearrangement. Here what you have to remember, it is very simple, just break this bond and make this bond. So similar. So this is very simple example where you can understand this compound. This is how benzylic acid rearrangement takes place, students. So it is very important rearrangement reaction in organic chemistry. For example, instead of taking diketones, if I take R, chloro, R and R prime. So this is this alpha chloroketones, alpha chloroketones also undergoes, the condition is this alpha chloroketones should not have no alpha hydrogen containing alpha chloroketones. Upon this base treatment, it takes up this base to give this. So let us write O minus, OH will be here, and R prime and R prime. This is chlorine. R, let us write this R, OR. So it takes up this OR. This is OR. This compound, what happens? So when this comes here, this chlorine will be lost, and to give this rearranged compound, we are going to get. So this is OR, this R prime, R prime is there. So this R has come. This is the compound we are going to get. So alpha chloroketones also undergoes benzylic acid rearrangement type reaction. This reaction is known as semi-benzylic reaction. Semi-benzylic rearrangement reaction. Semi-benzylic. This is how benzylic acid rearrangement takes place, students. So this is very important. So I have given some examples: aromatic, aliphatic. So citric acid, you may get citric acid. How to make citric acid also, this is one of the best examples to make based on named reaction, benzylic acid reaction. So this is how the benzylic rearrangement takes place, students. Thank you, students. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel Venus Academy if you are not yet subscribed, and don't forget to click on like button and bell button. Bye. All the best. Sayonara.